Now we're going to set that off to the side, and we're going to cut from what we had in our larger piece of wide paper, a small piece like this. And then we're going to cut a smaller piece such as this one. Now we're going to take and cut a small slit in the paper and bend them together to make them crisscross. And we're going to glue it. Make sure to press where you have glued on these because we don't want them to come apart. Now take your tool and twist the corners of the top of the small petal until you get something that looks like this. It should be able to stand on its own as long as you have a flat surface. We're going to take our smaller one and do the same thing. We glue it after we have cut, and then we curl the sides again. We're going to want to make a smaller curl than what we did on the bigger one, because this one's going to go more towards the middle. When you get these two done, you're going to take the bottom part of the little one and glue it to the larger one. Make sure to press them together so that they'll stick. They both should still be able to sit and stand together. Now we take another little one that I prepared earlier and glue it. Now I'm running out of glue again. And once again, we're going to glue this little one to the opposite side of where the other little one on here is. Now this takes some practice to make it so that you can actually get the little pieces in between. But we're going to take and make at least 3 little ones together for the beginning of our petals for our rose. It takes a little bit of time, but the end project will be well worth it. Now we take our little rose middle and glue it. Oh no! We're going to glue it in between all of our little pieces. Make sure and get them so that they stick, and then they can hold on their own. Now we're going to take some larger ones and glue them together. And stick them on the outsides of the little ones. Now this takes some practice once again, because nothing like this is easy. It took me at least 4 years to actually get to the point where I can actually do it without some kind of help. Now I don't want to make too big of a rose because then it probably is not wanting to glue. That's never good. I don't know where that came from. Come on, stay glued together. Now you'll have a small little rose. It doesn't look like it's fully blossomed yet, so we can just set it there. Now we won't be placing the rose on our card because if we do, then the card will not fit within the little envelope. So you can place this on, if you have a raised picture frame, you can place this on the mat around the regular picture. Now it looks a little bit square, but we can fix that because we can pull the little leaves just ever so slightly, and make sure you do it gently or else the whole thing will come apart or glue to your finger like it's done to me. Now we have what looks like almost a middle way through blossoming rose. Now it's not going to look officially like a full rose that's fully blossomed, even with the one that I've made earlier. This one is a little bit different because it's not as small, which means it's almost fully blossomed. Now this one's going to take a little bit more skill than for the little halfway blossomed, because this one takes 3 different sizes for the large petals. It takes about 15 minutes for me to make one like this. So that's all that I have, and you're welcome if this helps.